Wait,
Now we're good.
Oh, I'm so bad.
We're keeping that in. We're keeping that in.
I'm so bad at this, man.
It's all right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the Random Frequencies podcast.
Oh. If you're wondering why we sound different, Willow, explain. I can't do it.
We're having a bit of a spell here. Well, we're James just showed me a bunch of freaking
No,
Skyrim and
not that.
Skyrim stuff. Well, I'm just explaining it anyway because you got the giggles like a little. Oh my god.
Okay. Alright, I'm done.
All right. Well, first I want to explain what's so damn funny. Well, actually, I can't explain since that's not what's funny. What's funny, James?
Wait, the situation or the movies?
Okay. Well, the situation is, first and foremost, if I don't know if the audio sounds different, but we're doing this through Discord.
Oh yeah, the weather
So-
is super bad outside.
Yeah, we're having some snow days over here, so we couldn't record in person.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the first time we've ever did this through Discord, and it's the first time I've ever recorded anything through Discord. So, hopefully this goes pretty smooth. So
Yeah.
yeah, and since we've already established we were laughing at something, and what I thought we were laughing at was these Skyrim NPC dialogue stuff from YouTube. James sent me through Discord, which is like flooded the entire Discord.
Yeah, I find nothing
But
entertaining garbage to listen, to watch, and laugh at.
yeah. But yeah, as usual, we try to get all our jitters and giggles out before the podcast, but you know, whatever.
With which I failed.
Yeah. Well, it's all right. Anyway, so how's things been going, Jimmy?
School,
School, work,
games, work, yeah, the usual. Trying to get through school.
Yeah, the usual. Nothing really different.
Keep talking. I gotta turn my.
Okay.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, well,
my timer wasn't going.
Yeah, no, we're here. Just doing. Oh, I see. Yeah, we're just here doing the same old. Just again doing this through Discord, so it's probably not going to go as smoothly as we like. But what are you going to do?
Yeah, weather's weather, but we're doing our best to put this out to you guys.
Yeah, and right now doing this through Discord is actually a good way to just learn how to do this when we can't be in person. So most podcasts are doing this through Discord anyway, so may as well learn while we're.
I got to get a better mic.
Oh yeah, no, you sound all right to me.
I want to look professional though. I want like the cool mic and stuff like that.
But people can't see you, so I mean.
I can see me. That's all that matters.
Oh, you're judging yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I should have sat on a pillow. I got a bony ass and it's hurt sitting on this chair.
I'm gonna minimize Discord because I keep looking at the videos. Oh god! Oh no, my timer's all messed up. Hold up. Cancel.
Oh. It's okay. I've got a timer on this thing, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're about 5 minutes in already. So.
You said 5?
Yeah.
7. Wait, 6 minutes. Huh? I'm so.
Yeah, I said we're at 5 minutes and 13 seconds right now.
Okay, I got it. We're good.
Yeah,
we're good.
Yeah, yeah, we're good. We're good. Anyway, so other than school and stuff, what else has been going on with you, James? Anything special? Anything new?
No.
No.
Honestly, I'm just trying to maintain my grades,
Oh yeah.
It's getting a little harder, but like I said last time, I'm learning a lot with these classes, so it's fun.
What? Yeah, it's a good thing though. You got to keep that education up. Do
Yep.
what you got to do.
Yep. What about you?
Remember, folks, schooling is important.
It be.
Me? Yeah, I've actually been trying to keep busy left and right, working on at-home projects, messing around with more audio files and stuff. I'm trying to I'm still learning the ins and outs of doing audio, like audio stuff and video stuff, editing software.
Yeah.
I actually took uh, a small seminar, I guess you could say. I went to a small online seminar about a week and a half ago. Pretty much after we stopped doing our last podcast, our last episode.
Really?
I did a small online seminar with some people through Zoom. It was just for fun, but it was for voice work, like audio recordings and reading stuff and like narration, and if people were interested in doing like voice work for like those what do you call those online books? What are they called?
Audiobooks.
Yeah, audiobooks. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why, but I had a brain for it right there. But yeah, that's what I've been doing.
I mean, same thing.
Yeah. And yeah, that's all it was. It didn't cost me anything. I just needed to sit in for like maybe an hour or two and just listen, and it was completely free. And they sent me a link through my email if I ever was interested in doing it like as a job. I said, "Okay."
That's cool.
I said, "Well, I need to like do more research on the topic and learn how to do that."
Dude, I'm gonna do
Um
this.
yeah.
Help me out. Send a brother out. Help me out. I got a good voice.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
So according to like one or two of our fans, I was talking to, and they're like, "I like your guys' voices," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." Like especially yours. Your sounds dark and brooding. I'm like, no,
Oh, really?
mine does not sound dark and brooding.
No, no, it really. Yeah, it does. Compared to my voice, yeah, yours is really dark and
I
like
am
deep and stuff. So.
I am a nice man.
Well, I mean, they just mean like the way it sounds, not like your personality. Anyway, you're a big teddy bear.
Mm,
Yeah, out of the two of us, you definitely have the better voice.
no,
Yeah,
no.
dude, I have to go back and like listen to all these recordings every time, and your voice is always the better one. Trust me. By the time we're done with every podcast, my voice is all like hoarse and kind of tired out.
I'm just lazy the way I talk, though.
Well, that's good though,
I don't.
because at least you know how to use it better than I do.
Off topic though. Craig's little avatar here is staring me right in the like into my soul. I don't like it.
Craig's our bot director for our Discord thing. It helps us record audio through Discord. So it's weird. It's a weird thing because like he before every every time we start the recording, he's like now recording.
Yeah,
But he says it in like a real robot voice. It sounds like something from like a scary video game or a scary movie or something.
sounds like a T1000.
Yeah, he does. It sounds like yeah.
It's freaky.
So I guess we'll go ahead and get our topic started since we're 9 minutes in already. Gee whiz.
Okay.
So, we'll start our first with again some music. We'll start off, and this time I don't want to hear what you've been listening to unless you've got something to say. I want to hear this time around what you miss listening to, Jimmy. Like, what are your like some of your inspirational bands or like musical numbers or whatever, like the stuff that you wish you still listen to, maybe.
Um, that's kind of a tough one because I kind of just listen to everything that I can when I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I could, well, I mean, I could, but I just gotta. It's just the state of actually remembering to. I would probably just like start listening to more like Japanese, like uh, we've been over this, just like Japanese music in general,
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
like K-pop, J-rock, Japanese death metal. But I keep
Yeah.
forgetting. I'm a busy man.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Um, but it's just YouTube's been so good with the algorithm lately. I've been uh, just listening to new stuff a lot lately, and one of my buddies, Ian, keeps sending me music to listen to. So my little my palette, if you will, is expanding a lot more.
Oh, that's good. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Obviously, power music. It's that time of year.
Oh yeah, yeah, that powwow stuff.
Yep. Uh,
Yeah, I still have yet to send all of us those songs we need to learn, and because we're, it's coming up on that season,
yep. Yep. The hype is.
and the hype is real, man.
We can't say
It's gonna,
so.
yeah, for everyone who loves the winter weather, it's gonna be hard to get back into that summer heat, man.
Oh man, I forgot the heat was a thing.
It's a year round. It's a once a year thing. It's a seasonal thing, man. But we people just get so used to the cold weather up here. When it does get cold, it
Yeah.
becomes it's just easier to remember that. And then when it comes around to getting back to hot weather, everybody's like, man, I wish it was winter again.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't mind
And
winter
then
all year round, but that's just me.
yeah, I wouldn't mind winter if the roads weren't so damn dangerous.
Yeah, this is true. I drive a tiny car.
hmm Well, even me when I was driving my Jeep, like having trouble on the roads, I've ended up in the ditch more than once.
I've been lucky enough not to. I better knock on wood.
Yeah, better knock on wood, man. I don't wish that on anybody.
It's just,
Ugh. Anyway,
I'm
off
just,
topic.
I'm
So
just.
um.
But anyway, period. Done with what I'm saying.
Oh, right, right. But yeah, no. Just like, well, that's good. We've been. Again, us guys need to get back into that powwow groove, all of us, because we haven't been there in well over a year. Almost feels like going on 2 years now.
I think it has been like 2 years.
Like even before this pandemic, we like really haven't sat down and again, like I said, that's something we took for
Yeah.
granted.
Yeah.
So you and the boys best believe I'm getting those things ready for us.
Sweet. This,
Yeah, and we'll talk more about that off podcast. So
this is weird though. Like, I keep having little glitches, but it's going fine. And then when you talk, it kind of cuts you out for a sec. But then you start talking really fast. And I'm like, oh, it's my cue.
oh yeah.
That's
Uh
just because I'm running off a laptop is all.
yeah. Well yeah, and our internet connection's okay at best. It's not great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um that's why I've kind of like putting that little maybe 2 to 3 second pause in there just so like maybe audio catches up or whatever.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Yeah, it's actually pretty responsive. Like it's not too far back. But I just do that just to be certain.
Yeah. Anyway,
But anyway, yeah. but anyway, uh,
your turn. Get going.
oh right. Well, I'll tell you one thing. As far as music goes, I've been listening to a lot of like '90s stuff, like just like stuff I used to hear as a kid, like randomly play on the radio. I don't know. I've been feeling kind of nostalgic these past few weeks for some odd reason. Um, and for some reason, like stuff in the '90s and early 2000s is what's really been sticking with me.
What was the song that was stuck in your head earlier? You told me about.
Oh, that's an older song. I think it's called "Mr. Blue Sky."
Mm.
Yeah, I had it stuck in my head for like almost 2 days straight, and then I just had to listen to it today, and I thought by listening to it, it would go away because it wasn't bothering me because I love that song, but like if it like plays in my head too long, it really starts driving me nuts.
The madman's knowledge.
Yeah, pretty much. And last night I was listening to a lot of Shinedown before I tried to go to bed. Maybe that was my problem. I was listening to music I really loved for too long, and then instead of lulling me to sleep, it just made me really want to get tickets to a concert we can't go to. You know what I mean?
For now, yeah.
Yeah. That's all it reminded me of was just like, man, I can't believe we saw them guys live.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't like for their full set, at least just knowing that we went to them live was awesome.
Now that's a full set.
Was it?
Yeah, that's a full set. They were headliners.
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
completely forgot because after them was Slipknot.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, dude.
No. Volbeat.
Yeah.
Volbeat was the. Are we talking about the same concert here?
No, we're not. Shinedown was not at the Volbeat concert. That was Anthrax and Crowbot.
Oh, I thought we were talking. Okay, we're talking about two different concerts.
Yeah, no, totally different.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you were there too. Okay, never mind.
Yes, I was there.
Oh,
Yes, I was
I
there.
remember why I don't remember. Anyway.
Yeah, and that's a better reason to not remember. But I'd rather remember the music.
Oh, I'm full of trauma. Oh, jeez.
But that's another one that I really, obviously, really loved was the Volbeat concert. We've talked about that so many times.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think another one I was listening to yesterday. It's not older music, but it was one you guys really, especially you really got me into was I Prevail.
Okay. Yeah. I'm.
Yeah. I haven't heard much of their new stuff. I've been listening to a lot of their old stuff. Yeah, I really fell in love with the stuff that we listened to when they first came around this place. When they like sold their little like EP CD they had like what eight they were like what 8 tracks on that CD, I think. It wasn't very many, but God, it
I
was a really
can.
good CD. I was like, man, that's a good one. Now look how big they got.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, I liked almost all of it, man. It was as most bands do these days, you know. Got to make the money somehow. Is a gig for the band.
Yeah.
For the band. Oh God. But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of power music too, and listening to that stuff on my my speaker systems and actually seeing the video on this like really nice monitor. I was like, man, this sounds amazing, and I really wish I was at a powwow right now. Mm. Oh God, I was just really feeling it, and I was like, man, I just feel like busting that drum out and just banging out a few tunes. But I was like, man, I don't want to do it unless I have my crew with me, because it just feels so much better having a full crew sit at the drum.
I'm in the crew.
Yeah?
I am the crew. Just kidding.
I am the crew.
No, you are. Yeah, you carry me, Willow.
No, we are the crew. There is no me or I.
Okay.
Okay.
Calm, Donkey Kong. Okay.
Yeah, so I guess for oh well, maybe I don't have too much to talk about on that subject yet, so we'll save that for next time.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to actually sit here and start bullshitting about something that is not happening yet, so I don't want to put all those eggs in the basket before they're ready yet. So but anyway, I guess we'll go ahead and move on to our next subject. And I think we'll go ahead and do with you've been watching any TV shows, any streaming shows caught your interest?
Yes.
Okay, do tell.
Did I talk about? I talked about the last podcast. Well, I mean, me and the wife who've been getting into, or I guess she's been getting into Naruto recently.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, it's good. It's just a lot of filler. I mean, who doesn't know Naruto at this point? You know what I mean?
Me, but that's besides the point.
I mean, like of Naruto is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a lot to watch.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
But I was sitting there watching it. Oh, geez, excuse me.
Gee.
I was sitting there watching it, and I'm like, yeah. I remember I actually liked watching this back in the day. It's not a bad show. I mean, besides Naruto being Naruto and Sakura being useless, and uh, Sasuke being edge lordy, but it gets better.
You're losing me here. You're losing me.
I mean, I mean, if you wanted to get into it, like that's up to you. I mean, it's for everybody and not for everybody at the same time. I don't know. It's just one of those animes that you can just pick up easy and watch. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's like a starter anime, if you will.
Starter anime, starter Pokemon.
Yeah, if starter Pokemon is Naruto. Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh, I rubbed my eye and I had icy hot on my fingers.
Oh, dude, I did that the other day, and I had habanero Tabasco on my finger.
Same thing.
God, it sucked. Some same thing. No.
It burns. Um,
But you've been you've been binging Naruto, or you've just been watching it on and off?
well, she has. I'm in the same room, so naturally I'm gonna watch it too.
It's like I have to watch it whether I want to or not.
No, no, it's not that. I
No,
don't,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I don't mind watching it. Um,
Yeah, my nephew got through the entire series. I think a couple of months ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
lot.
he loves it. Yeah, he loves it.
Well, kudos to him. Now tell him to watch
One
binge
that I
watch.
wanted to get into was
Tell him to
which one?
tell him to binge watch One Piece next.
I mentioned that one to him, and I thought he was kind of interested for a minute, but then like other shows started catching his interest.
He'll never finish it. It's like 1,000 something episodes now.
Oh boy,
He'll never finish it.
aren't they still like aren't they still making the manga?
Yes, so they're still making the anime.
Oh boy,
Yeah, so I'm like, he'll never finish it.
you'll never make it.
You'll never make it.
But one show that I did want to start getting into, and again, this one's a big ask too. And like I said before, I'm not huge on anime stuff, but the one I did want to start watching was Avatar.
Last Airbender?
Yeah,
It's not an anime, it's a cartoon. Just kidding.
whatever.
I don't know.
Potato.
Yeah, there's a lot of debate on that too. Like, it's not an anime, it's a cartoon. And like, oh, but it's styled like an anime.
Well,
Or
like who made it? Is that is that American made, or is that?
yeah, it's American.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Anyway,
Well,
I
the one thing that threw me off from watching it, believe it or not, was the bad experience I had with you and Jacob in the theater when we saw the film.
I'm not apologizing.
I don't expect you to, because I realize how bad that stuff was, considering the anime the show it came from. But
Yeah.
like, oh
It's
boy, I couldn't
worse
even
if
enjoy it
not
for what it
the
was.
same level
It was
Dragon
just
Ball
shite.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dragon Ball's pretty shite, man.
Yeah, Evolution was awful.
Yeah, it's pretty shite.
Uh,
But no, I have been meaning to get into that. But holy cow, that's a huge ask, because that is a lot to watch.
yeah, I watched that series over and over. I mean, it's what I fall asleep to.
So you
So
kind of almost know it like the back of your hand at this
more or
point.
less, I mean, it's just like random episodes every night, and but I'm one of those people that can't go to sleep like right off the rip. So I kind of just gotta lay there and get bored, then go to sleep. So I just there watch episode of Avatar and finally pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna watch Legend of Korra after that then, or?
That's what I was also getting into on that end, was that would also mean I would have to watch Legend of Korra, which is but like whatever gets thrown my way as far as like these shows being interconnected and stuff. So
There's a
why
lot
not?
of there's a lot of mixed emotion on Legend of Korra. I mean, I enjoyed it, but a lot of fans didn't like it because of
I don't know.
uh, the stuff that happened in it, and then Nickelodeon threw in the uh, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but yeah, a lot of people were mad at it, but that's just people nitpicking. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I was hearing that a lot of people that really enjoyed the Last Airbender really didn't like Legend of Korra, because like I don't know, I was hearing things left and right, um, and I kept thinking, well, no spoilers for me, because like I said, I never watch any of the shows, despite people like throwing potential spoilers out there. They didn't stick with me enough to be like, I don't care really. until
Yeah,
I
I mean,
start watching the show itself. By then, I'll have already forgotten whatever people had said or shown. So
in my opinion, though, I think it's just based of people wanting it to be like the original, when that's actually impossible because this is the future now.
yeah.
But
Um.
they touch on different styles of bending too, which is cool. But yeah, dude, you should totally check it out. It's totally worth watching.
Okay. Is it on Hulu or do I have to watch it somewhere else?
It is on Netflix.
Okay. I just got my Netflix account back up so I could start watching all those shows.
Yeah, dude.
Did we I don't remember if and it's stupid of me because I should know this because I go back and listen to the podcast when I have to edit everything. But did I ever talk to you about the Netflix Jurassic World show that's on Netflix?
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned it.
Yeah, I've been really wanting to get into that, considering the new movie's kind of like around the corner. So, and this guy I follow who's a huge Jurassic nerd, like a bigger nerd than like me.
Mm.
So I like he always has like these videos on YouTube. His name's Clayton Fiordi. So hey Clayton,
Hi, Clayton.
I don't you'll probably never watch this, but I wanted to say that give you a shout out because you're cool. Anybody who's a big Jurassic Park fan, go watch that guy. He's awesome. He's got cool theories. Um, he's got pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy all around. And
I wish
but
I was
anyway,
cool.
he always talks about like the new. Yeah, I know. You're cool, James. You're cool. You know a lot of
Yeah,
stuff that I should. You're cool in my book, bro.
sweet.
But yeah, he's got good stuff. But anyway, like when he puts out new stuff about stuff I haven't watched yet, like the new Jurassic World show on Netflix, I always keep wanting to go and watch it, and I keep thinking I need to get my Netflix account back up so I can watch it,
Hmm.
and I never do that. But now that I do, now I got something to look forward to and watch.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
So yeah, I encourage you to check it out yourself. Even though I haven't watched it on my own, I was told it was actually pretty good for a kids show. So
Hmm. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say too, like there was another Jurassic Park show on Netflix. It's like a kid show, so I'm
no,
assuming
that's
the same one.
that's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's called Camp Cretaceous.
Yep. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it takes place like during the time Jurassic World Park was still open, and they like Indominus Rex didn't destroy everything. So
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, I was told it was actually pretty dang good, and it's actually got some pretty dark moments for a kids show.
Hmm.
So I was like, well, maybe we ought to watch it sometime. So we got something cool to talk about.
All right, Willow, you sold me. Oh, I know what else I watched.
Oh, what's that?
WandaVision.
Yeah, you watched WandaVision. I still haven't done it yet.
Damn it, Willow.
I know. I'm sorry. I told you I haven't had time to do much. I've been kind of busy, but everybody else has been talking about it, and I've been missing out. And I'm like, I'm trying to stay away from spoilers. Some
That's
things
okay.
I
We'll
did
talk about it
see a
next
little
time.
bit of peek of by accident, not my fault. But again, like I said, whatever this is, whatever the spoilers were, didn't affect me too much because, by then I'd already forgotten whatever they were. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so no worries, no worries.
Okay. Next time.
Next time. Um, that means I can finally catch up on that damn Dark Crystal show I've been meaning to catch up on since they're not going to make any more of it.
Man, I still gotta start that. What was that?
God, it was so amazing. Oh, sorry, that was my pop can.
Oh,
I was drinking a Pepsi.
fresh,
Oh, Pepsi, excuse me.
fresh and cold ones, brother.
I'm gonna crush you like a tin can of Pepsi, brother.
uh,
Oh God.
me and Willow have been hanging and banging all day over here recording the podcast, brother.
I've been doing it through Discord, brother.
I finally seen that interview with Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan, and the fact Hulk Hogan says, or no, it's that scissor guy. I can't remember his name, but the fact he says that, I could not stop laughing.
Which one? We've been hanging and banging all day?
Yeah, that one.
We've been hanging and banging all day, brother.
I'm like, man, WWE back in the day was cool.
It was awesome, dude. Macho Man Randy and Hulk Hogan, all those
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, it was awesome. That was the glory days of WWE, man.
I do. I've been to a couple shows though. I've been to one in Casper and one in Salt Lake. They're kind of
Oh,
cool.
really?
Yeah, me and our buddy Kyle went to the one in Salt Lake, and buddy Nico was up there too. I saw one in Casper with someone. Yeah, just someone. That's all I can classify them as. But
Okay.
it was they're cool shows. They're fun. Like if you ever get a chance to go to a WWE show, I recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, did you
What?
hear about the Micromania Wrestling Entertainment?
Oh, what is that? What is
The
that?
the Micromania Midget Wrestling in Mills, Wyoming.
Dude, we gotta go.
I mean, I'm sorry if midget's an offensive term, but that's what it says right here. It
It's
looks cool as hell, dude.
little people, bro. But damn, let's go. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I know. That's literally what it says right here. That's all I was doing was reading that. But it's funnier than all hell. One of them even looks like Hulk Hogan,
Dude, that's awesome.
like a mini Hulk Hogan. I'm gonna send you this. I'm gonna send you this through Messenger.
Dude, I'm down ski. Send it to Discord.
I only have it saved on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Let me see here. There it is.
Ow, my back.
And I sent it to the wrong person. Cool.
You got two Jameses? What the hell? I'm the alpha.
No, I forgot I was messaging my cousin earlier. Alrighty. And here was the last.
They're gonna be like, oh, cool, man.
Yeah, I was like, well, maybe you'll get a laugh out of that. I don't know. Oh man. Oh man.
Oh man.
Well, I guess we're. Let me see here. Oh, hold on. Let me just. I sent it to you. Take a look at it.
That is the most greatest thing I've ever seen. Micromania. Dude, that's cool.
I told you.
I'm down. March 27th. Let's go.
Oh man, that's so hilarious. That is awesome.
Loving Casper, dude. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh man.
Down for that.
Uh,
27th. What day is that?
I imagine that's a weekend. I think. Yeah, it's a Saturday.
Yo. I'm planning
Yeah,
to go
that's a Saturday, man.
Saturday.
Go check it out.
Should.
Yep.
I like old school wrestling like that.
Anyway, oh, as I think just in time for me to get that my Netflix account back up because I'm still waiting on word for that Resident Evil Netflix show.
I've seen previews of it on Facebook, but I stayed away from it.
Yeah, I know. I've only seen one trailer for it so far. I'm trying to keep up to date with it so I don't miss the date for whenever it shows up.
Yeah. Me too.
Oh, and also the Godzilla Singular Point anime when that's coming out too. It's going to be on Netflix.
I thought that was out already. Oh, no, it's Godzilla Earth. Never mind.
Yeah, no, it's Godzilla Earth. That's yeah. Godzilla, Planet Eater, or Monster Planet, or whatever, and all of them.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen those. Apparently, those got mixed reviews too. But I'd probably still watch them because I love me some Godzilla.
Yeah, me too.
But either way, yeah. So I will. With that, have you got any more shows that you want to throw in, or anything that you're looking forward to, or?
Besides Godzilla, that's about it.
Yeah, Godzilla, Resident Evil, or however many Resident Evil shows they're bringing to freaking Netflix, because apparently there's going to be multiple.
Yeah.
Because that also includes the remake of the movies whenever that happens.
Yeah.
So that's about it, and we'll just go ahead and switch frequencies and move on to movies. Not too much going on there, but I do want to talk about a little bit in particular. But I want to move on. I mean, not even move on from that, but hold that off for a second and Is there anything you want to talk about?
For movies?
Yeah.
See anything recent? Nope, I got nothing.
And then again, kind of like how we started the podcast, I may not even have to be anything recently. Like, I actually want to know what's your favorite movie of all time, dude. I don't think I've ever asked you this before.
I think you have, but I mean, I it's hard to pick as an adult, but I remember my favorite movie as a child.
Okay, well, go ahead and tell me that.
You remember in at McDonald's they gave away those orange video cassettes of Ronald McDonald and the gang?
Oh yeah.
I like I don't know why it just popped in my head like I want to say Thursday, but I was sitting there thinking, man, that movie was awesome. But I was like, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. No, no, I used to have one too. I used to have one up here. Not up here. When I used to stay at my grandpa's house down at it was an old house past Beaver Creek going towards Lander, but it was
Mm,
closer to Riverton. But we stayed there, and that's where all my like childhood movies where I remember from mostly over there. But I had a Ronald McDonald cassette, it was like an animated show, or animated
yeah.
film.
Hmm.
Yeah. What was the one you had about? Do you remember?
Mine was the Halloween one.
Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Yeah, it was like Grumpus or whatever. What is his name again? The purple guy.
Oh, Grimace.
Grimace, yeah. It was about him, and I think he's like, God, I can't remember. I just remember like scenes. I think he's like cranky or something, and then the Hamburglar, and Ronald had to figure out what the heck was going on with him or something. I can't remember, but I just remember like the ending credit thing where they all drive off in a bus. I think
Oh,
I don't know, but I remember loving that movie and watching it all the time. That and the Scorpion King.
oh, dude, the Scorpion King. Heck yeah. Scorpion King was way better than it had any right to be, considering it was just a spin-off of the Mummy movies.
Yeah, I mean, watching it nowadays, it's kind of it doesn't hold up. It does not hold up.
I mean, when you compare it to its sequels, it kind of does.
Well, yeah, we don't talk about the sequels.
Yeah.
Oh no, those were bad.
Oh yeah. And believe it or not, up till a few years ago, they were still making them.
I know, like
I was like,
why?
why? Oh
There's
man.
there's nothing left to talk about. He became the Scorpion Man and was revived with bad CGI.
Yeah. And he ended up being the bad guy anyway.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Man, I'll take those Mummy movies any day. I love those Mummy movies.
Yeah, they're good.
I
Brendan
freaking love them.
Fraser. Yeah, Mr. Fraser's cool.
We don't talk about the remake though.
What remake?
Exactly. Maybe this whole thing was a dream. There's no such thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
That was a waste of $7. I'll put it that way.
It's okay. I didn't go.
Good.
I
Glad.
knew. I knew it was gonna suck. I said, well, good for you.
Good for you. And how
Yeah,
was it?
it was actually quite nice. Actually, I'm glad I didn't waste my time or my money.
Is that right?
No, don't shut me up.
It's also a gem of the internet.
Oh yeah, it's like Christian Bale fell off the
That-
deep end
yeah,
after the
that-
Dark Knight movies.
He did. I mean, I guess I'm pretty basic though. Like nowadays, my favorite movie would probably be like the John Wick series, just because. Yeah.
Because they're badass. Come on.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, the guy takes revenge on them all after they kill his dog. Shit, I would too.
Yep.
My old man thought John Wick 3 was absolutely ridiculous, though. He started laughing like towards the end.
Yeah,
when they started riding those horses,
mean,
he was
it
like,
is, but-
"Bullshit!" He started laughing real hard. He
No,
said once he got on the horses,
no
that
spoiler.
was it for me.
No spoilers though, because I still got to get waifu to watch them.
Yeah, that's all you need to know is that.
Yeah, I told her about the horses, and she's like, "What? What did he do now?" And I'm like, "Oh, you'll see."
Oh, the first one's so damn awesome, though. Oh man, I love
Yeah.
John Wick.
I like the first movie a lot, and I really like the second movie. The third one, I like the third one, but I think
Yeah.
the second one's my favorite out of all of them.
I think I still like the first one more.
Yeah, it's
I,
funny
I like
because
the. Oh,
oh,
go
good.
ahead.
I will go.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's funny because the budget for the first John Wick movie was under a million,
Yeah.
and then the success with it like quadrupled their budget for it, and thus we're blessed with these amazing new movies.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
man. Didn't you say you used to really like the Never Ending Story back then too?
Oh, word, yeah, that was the jam too.
I was gonna say I remember you talking a lot about that movie when you were younger, and
I love.
Gremlins too, right?
Yeah, Gremlins. Yeah, no, I changed my mind. Gremlins is my favorite movie of all time.
Okay, yeah, I remember you used to love like talking about Gremlins all the time. It's funny we never watched it together, but you would
I,
always
st-
talk about it.
I still got my Gizmo plush somewhere.
You do?
Yeah, he's somewhere around here. I don't know where he is.
Oh wow.
I think he's. I don't know where he's at. I'll have to look around. We are my Gizmo
Gosh.
plush, right?
Yeah, of course I do. You took that thing everywhere.
Yeah, and he stared at me with dead eyes.
Hey, I'd rather have him staring at me than those stupid little Furby things blinking their eyes at me.
Just because they're creepy.
Yeah, yeah. I'd rather have a good guy doll.
That would be awesome. I want one too.
You know,
See,
I know how Jacob loves Chucky so much. I mean, I love Chucky too, but like he wears a lot of the memorabilia for it. Like he loves the T-shirts and stuff.
oh yeah.
I'd love to give that guy like a good guy doll for his birthday or something or Christmas. Like here
Dude,
you go, put this in the corner of your
let's do it. He'd love that.
room. I always threatened to get my sister one because she hated dolls. All her life she hated dolls. Oh my man, we got a family album somewhere with her opening a doll for Christmas when she was like 4 or 5, and it was a cute little doll, but like she was terrified of it. Mom took a snapshot of that to put in the album. She was crying when she opened it because she was scared of it.
He's like, no.
You know what started that though was you know back in the day they used to have these little doll babies or babies whatever, like they used to tumble.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
when you would sit them up and they tumble, and
Mhm.
she used to love that one. Like um oh, that's the only reason she loved that one. But the one thing that got her afraid of dolls was I think one year, this was before her doll phobia, and this is what caused it. Was mom got her a doll one year and she was happy about it, and she sat there and she was playing with it, and then mom realized that it actually can move and talk and stuff, like it can move its arms and like blink its eyes, and
Yeah.
she put batteries in it, and then Kelly was sitting there. She was so used to it not moving, and then one day when mom put those batteries in, she was like, "Oh, she might like this." And then Kelly talked to it one day, and it like stopped what it was. Like she stopped what she was doing because it started moving, and then it stopped and turned its head and blinked its eyes at her. Then she flipped out and ran for it, and that's what started her phobia of dolls.
Oh no.
Yeah, she was young.
Aw.
She was like 3 or 4. So
Aw.
she never did like dolls ever again after that.
Oh
So
man.
like when she would get on my nerves when we got older, I would always threaten her with begging mom to get her a doll for Christmas or her birthday, so she would quit bothering me, bugging me.
Hey mom, she wants a doll for Christmas.
Yeah. Then she's like, no, no, no.
You're awful.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah, I know. Um, Speaking of Chucky stuff, I heard that they were gonna go ahead and I know we're going back to TV shows real quick, but it also has to do with I guess I don't know if they're gonna continue the Child's Play movie series, but they're definitely gonna go ahead with the TV series. Um,
Hmm.
so I hope that turns out okay, because the last few movies were all right, but like it kind of started going off the deep end again with Cult of Chucky. I liked it, but like it kind of started going towards that horror humor again, and I wasn't a big fan of the horror comedy stuff. I prefer like the
Yeah,
Child's Play series being kind of dark and scary.
yeah, I don't know how I feel about a series.
If it like goes back to its horror roots, I'm fine with that. But like I don't know,
Yeah.
because like I said, the last few movies I thought were okay. Curse of Chucky was great. That was a great return to form. It was scary again. Well, it wasn't scary to me, but you know it had that horror aspect to it. It wasn't really funny. and it had Chucky being like this murdering kind of mean psychopath sob. Um, Cult of Chucky kind of went back to
Yeah.
that, went back to that Seed and Bride of Chucky kind of Chucky where he was kind of, funny, quippy, and whatever. I like the concept, but I wish it didn't have so much humor, and I kind of just wish it was kind of like an occult thing where they were all acting like evil, more evil, and kind of less humorous. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just me. That's the problem I had with the Nightmare on Elm Street films too. Is like the more they went on, the funnier they got, and the more I kind of didn't like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think Nightmare on Elm Street
I don't
3
know.
is
Like
one of
with
my favorite
everything, I
horror
feel like that was the
films.
trend.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Well, also it was like the '80s kind of cheese. Things kind of stopped being scary almost by default because it was
Yeah.
more of the same.
Hmm.
But as far as I'm concerned, with the talking about Nightmare on Elm Street, the third one to me is almost like the peak, where it was at its best, where it was like a good combination of like horror and just a little bit of humor, enough for it to be like where it belongs in like a horror film.
Yeah.
But then like the movies after that kind of just fell downhill and just like was like
Yeah.
more comedy and stuff. I was like, eh. That's how come I don't really care for like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like the horror comedy stuff. Like, uh, I think the main exception for me is like the scary movies, like the scary movie franchise. um,
Oh, scary movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
just because it's all funny. It's not scary at all. It's just not meant to be because it's all supposed to be spoofy, kind of stupid stuff.
Those are. I love those movies.
Three's my favorite. Three's always going to be my favorite.
I like two.
I know a lot of people don't like three, but I love three. Three's my favorite just because Leslie Nielsen.
Oh, right. Yeah, three. Three definitely. Yeah, three's the jam.
Yeah, three's my absolute jam. I love that guy.
Hmm.
Did you ever see the Dracula spoof where he plays Dracula?
Yes, I did.
I fucking that's one of my favorite. I think it's my favorite Leslie Nielsen movie. That's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, I
I gotta sit
enjoyed it
down
a
and
lot.
watch. Yeah, I gotta sit down and watch it again. Oh, it's so damn funny. Ah, Godzilla versus Kong, man.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh God, I'm so excited for that.
I really hope they don't close the theaters down again. I really want to see that in the theater.
Me too.
I was gonna just order it on HBO Max and watch it at home with my little home theater system, but man, that's a movie that's got to be seen on the big screen.
Are you gonna go travel for it, or are you just gonna go into town?
Oh no, no, it's just town. I don't think there's any IMAX theaters open. Even if there was, I don't. It's just too snowy and stuff.
Well, us guys want to go too. Let us know when you're gonna go. We'll go.
Of course, we'll all go.
We'll pull a Detective Pikachu and just all go.
Yeah, let's just all go.
Yeah.
oh,
So, let's hope our theories are right with that.
I mean, I don't care either way. I'm just so excited to watch it. Finally,
Yep. 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 Yep.
I've been avoiding every other trailer. Oh,
Me too. I have not seen any other trailers yet.
oh, I am so ready.
Yep.
And that will be the last time we talk about that until the movie comes out. I swear. uh,
Okay.
yeah. Um. Well, I guess we'll move on from our movie segment because we only got about 10 minutes left.
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
Oh
Totally.
yeah. We've been going by. We've been going by kind of quick.
Right then.
So we'll go ahead and switch frequencies one last time. What video games have you been playing, Jimmy?
I've been playing a little bit of everything this past couple weeks in my spare time.
Oh yeah, such as?
I mean, I've been going back to Bloodborne. I'm trying to not beat the game. I'm just getting to the last boss and take the boss weapon and then go into the DLC because I still never played the DLC.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so that's there. And the Old Hunters, and I guess it's really hard. I've been watching John Wolf on YouTube play it because it's his first run of that too.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
like,
I've seen that.
yeah, so I'm like, heck yeah, dude, I'll watch it. And just been doing that, and I've been spending a lot of time on my Switch because I finally downloaded Morbid.
Oh yeah, yeah. How's that game been so far?
Oh man, it's actually really good. It was kind of hard to get into, but when I say that, I mean like it only took me like 30 seconds to get into.
Uh huh. Nice.
And it is pretty much a 2D like Bloodborne, and it's really, really, really good. I'm enjoying it so far,
Nice, dude.
and I mean, it's hard to a 2D standard, um, but it's simplified. Like in Dark Souls and Bloodborne, you can do builds like level up your strength and all that. That's not in this game.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of cool too because the loot system, or not loot system, the inventory system, it's very Resident Evil 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you only have a certain amount of space to work with, and you can only put a certain amount of numbers in there, or numbers, items, and items are a specific size per square.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like I found this big old sword, and it takes up like 9 squares. I'm like, and you have a choice to leave it or keep it. And yeah, I guess that's where the challenge comes from is rationing your supplies to where it works for you.
I see. Sounds
And that
pretty
include
neat.
yeah, and that includes weapons too. Um, like I completed a quest for this lady to help her find her husband, and she gave me a cool sword thing. I was like, oh, this thing's pretty cool. So I start using it, and then I found a great sword. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool too. And then I start finding a bunch of other different weapons that are stronger. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I don't need it. I don't need my old weapon. But what if I need it later? I don't need it. I'm throwing it away.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to pick and choose. And I'm like 3 hours into it, I think. And I don't know if there's like an inventory system yet where you can, or not an inventory, what's like a stash kind of thing where you put stuff away, like an item box stash.
Oh, yeah, like that.
I don't know if that's a thing in this game yet, but oh my god, it's really good. I beat 3 bosses so far. I think one of them was optional, but I beat one of the acolytes, and he wasn't too hard, but
Nice,
but
dude.
I guess that's because he's the first acolyte. So I don't know. I'm expecting it to get harder. I died like twice on a recent boss I fought, so the challenge
Oh,
is
I
getting
see.
there. Yeah, and I see myself putting a lot of hours into this game.
Well, that's good. Hey,
Yes.
you should check out Blasphemous as well if you really like that kind of game style.
Yeah, that's on the list. I'm buying that next after I beat Morbid.
Yeah, I have both. I have had both Blasphemous and Morbid on my Switch for a long time. I haven't played them yet because I really wanted to make that into a series on my YouTube channel. Because I felt
Yeah.
that these are like smaller games that ended up being bigger than what like their developers expected, and they ended up
Oh
being really
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah. Morbid scratched the itch. I love it.
Yep, I think you'll really love Blasphemous too.
I should just go ahead and get that downloaded too, just
I
for the
think
future
yeah, I
reference.
think you should, man. It really looks like an amazing game, and from what I'm told, it was amazing. Uh,
Hmm.
another game, another game I want to plug you on is Hades.
Hades. Yeah, yeah.
Yep, hey, yeah, Hades, dude. That game is amazing.
I've been seeing people talk about it. I'm interested. It's
Get
gonna be
Hades, man.
downloaded.
It is so far. It is awesome. Yeah, I've only put about 10, 15 minutes into it so far, and I'm like, oh man, James might love this. Oh man.
I like
Oh
games that make me suffer, so I feel like this is up my alley.
yeah. Well, I mean, even just like the general style of the games and the art direction and stuff looks pretty neat.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. And one thing I wanted to get your attention on, speaking of games like Hades, uh,
Mhm.
how do you feel about the Diablo series?
Well, um, I've never played them.
Oh, you never played them?
No, I want to, but I want to get a better PC for that. I know they're for PS4 and stuff, but I want to start from the old to new.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, this year, I don't know, this year, maybe next year, but there was a remake for Diablo 2 that was announced, and it's for all platforms.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
urge you to check out the trailer for that sucker. It looks really neat. I don't know anything about the Diablo series either. I have always wanted to get into it. Diablo 3 is available everywhere, like on all consoles, so I could always like get into it anytime I wanted to. But I wanted to
Yeah.
wait. I wanted to wait, kind of like you. I kind of want to start from as far back as I can go
Hmm.
before getting into any new territory with that, because I Diablo 4 is also on the rise from what I'm told.
Yeah. And I guess Morbid takes inspiration from Diablo 2, or not Diablo 2, but Diablo the series.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, yeah, I see the similarity there.
yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
Um, what I've been not what I've been playing, but what I've been actually curious to. Also, another question is what do you think of the new Aliens game that's coming out?
um, it's. I'm gonna be honest. It's just a Left 4 Dead reskin.
Yeah, that's what everybody else is pretty much saying too.
That's all it is, and that's all it's gonna be.
Yeah,
I mean, if there's a
I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot
yeah,
myself.
yeah,
I hope they have a demo for it because I really don't want to pay for something that I might not like.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If there's a demo, I'll try the
If
demo.
they have like an open beta,
But
yeah, if they have an open beta or a demo or something.
I'll tell you this: I've been hurt by this kind of alien style game before,
Yeah, I think we all have, man. Colonial
and
Marines much?
yeah, that game is Colonial Marines.
Yeah, I think everyone worldwide can agree. Colonial Marines was hot garbage.
It wasn't what they shown at E3.
Yeah, and
It
let's hope
literally wasn't it.
let's hope they're not retreading the same old steps because honestly, they hit gold when they made it. Okay, so I'm talking Alien Isolation here, and I don't think it's made by the same people who's making this one, but when it comes to the Alien franchise, that's how you make an Alien game.
Yes,
Now,
indeed.
when you're making an Aliens game, like you got some, you really have no shoes to fill because they've already tried with Aliens Colonial Marines, and look how bad that turned out. You couldn't get any worse than that, and you shouldn't try to shoot for any worse than that.
Hmm. And see, I bought Colonial Marines. No, I didn't pay full price for it. I just bought when it was on sale at GameStop way back in the day for PS3 for like $2, I think it was. And I remember Jacob was with
Yeah.
us, and he was like, "That game sucks," you know that. I'm like, I mean, I'll try it out. It's only $2. He was like, "All right." So I was up at Jacob's house playing it, and I was like, "Do you want to play?" He's like, "Not really." So I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'll try it."
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah. So I started playing it, and then I was like, I mean, this is okay so far. It's okay. And then I got to one part in the game, and it was the infamous part where you literally can't beat the level because an alien glitches behind the wall, and you can't get to it in any way or form. And it was fixed with the rough patch, but we didn't have Wi-Fi at the time, so
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So you were stuck with the glitchy version.
Hmm? And I could not progress in any way, shape, or form.
Man, that sucks, dude.
I think the next day we went outside and blew it up with firecrackers.
Yeah. Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude. That's how you dispose of a piece of shit like that.
Yeah, me and Jacob were a couple of pyros back in the day. Yep.
You know what game? You want to know what Alien game before Alien Isolation came out that really peaked was
Uh,
Aliens versus Predator.
yeah.
Yeah,
uh,
the console version of that one. Anyway, there was like three different versions of that one that came out, but the one I played, that sucker was fun, man.
I don't think I played that one.
It was fun, man. It was more fun than it had any right to be because this one I played was you were three different factions. You can choose to be three different factions. You could be either the humans, the aliens, or the predators, and it had literally three separate
Oh
storylines.
yeah,
Yes, yes. Now you remember
yeah. I played it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that was as good before Alien Isolation came out. That was as good as the Alien franchise got.
Yeah, it was pretty decent. I
It was.
liked it.
I thought it was funner than all hell because like like the three different ways you could play that game was the first person view of either of these three was, but it was like different game styles. Like the aliens and the predators ones was more like seek and destroy, like hunt and kill, and the humans one, things got kind of turned like horror vibes because you're surviving against these aliens and predators. And when you go into like these dark areas, like you have to use your heartbeat motion sensor to know when something's going to try to attack you. I really loved that game. It was better than it had any right to be. Going back to it today, if I wanted to, it might not hold up as much as I thought it did, but from my memories, it was one of the best, Aliens games that I played.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of have the urge to like see if there's a good deal on it on like eBay or Amazon or something and replay it and see if it still holds up.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember if that game had co-op or not, because man, I would love to play with somebody.
There was no co-op.
Oh man, what a missed opportunity! That would be awesome.
But then Eula came in with, and Tencent came in with the Predator game.
Yeah.
I refused to buy it.
I tried it once.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think when Blockbuster Movie Gallery was still up.
And?
I rented it. Thank God I only rented it. I don't remember a damn thing about it.
No, man, I'm talking about the new one.
Oh, you mean the Predator Hunting Grounds?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like Concrete Jungle, because I'm still on like the old school ones.
No, I'm talking about the new one, and it was...
It was, it wasn't the greatest.
You're going to pay to play it, I'll put it that way.
No, I'm not, because I'm not even going to bother. I already knew that.
Good, me neither.
I already knew that. No, thank you.
Anything by Tencent, I'm like, I'm all right.
Yeah, that sucks because they're making a Star Wars game apparently.
I'm all right.
Yeah, I think I'm all right. I'll wait for the reviews and gameplay videos. I might just watch somebody else play it.
For sure.
Yeah. So I think we're coming up on our time mark for the podcast. So.
Yeah, my alarm went off. And I was
I could hear it in the background, and I'm seeing us on the here. We're about an hour and 3 in. So that'll do it for this episode of the Random Frequencies podcast. I actually had a little bit more to talk about, but I'll save that for next time. Because next time we'll be closer to the time we'll be seeing the movie we can't quit talking about in theaters. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but next podcast will definitely be around that time. Well, it'll be the 27th, I believe. Will be our next podcast. The 28th is when it'll go up, so it'll be about a few days before that movie comes out, so that's okay. I'll save my topics for then. So I kind of want to make next podcast a bit more about more about movies and video games, because I think by then I'll have more news on some things that might be pretty interesting by the next time we come back on. So
yeah.
All right, well, with that, I'll say thank you all for listening, and we hope to see you again in a couple of weeks. Again, that'll be the we'll record the episode on the 27th, and we'll have it up on the 28th. So expect it then. Follow us on Twitter. Message us if you have any questions or concerns, if you have any concerns. And if you have any suggestions for topics or anything else, don't be shy. Feel free to message us. We don't bite.
I do.
It doesn't bite hard enough, though. All right, that'll do it. So we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, see you guys. Thanks for listening.
Yep, see you around.
Goodbye.